Hello, champ. Congratulations on clearing the NOS Level 1 exam. Welcome to India's most awaited and award-winning Olympiad finale, the NOF Champions League. We've prepared 4 sample papers, 40 questions each, with 3 video solutions to help you perform your best. Watch carefully, take notes, practice, and excel. Here is your critical thinking sample paper with solutions.
Hello students, welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll discuss sample paper 4 of class 3rd NOF Critical Thinking Champions League. So let's begin with the question number 1. So this is our question number 1. You have 8 matchsticks arranged to form a square. How many squares can you count? A5, B6, C7 and D4. The correct answer is option A. A large square made of 8 matchsticks contain 4 small squares and 1 large square totaling 5 squares. So this will be something like this. So this will be a 1 square, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So the correct answer is option A. Question 2. I am a 3-digit number. My 10th digit is 5 more than my 1st digit and my 100th digit is 8 less than my 10th digit. What number am I? So the correct answer is option A. Let the digits be H, T, O, 100, tens and ones. So if O is 4, then T is 4 plus 5, that is 9, and then H will be equal to 9 minus 8, that is 1. So 194. The correct answer is option A. Yes. Question 3. If you set a cup of Question 3. If you sip a cup of hot coffee and the iced coffee outside in the same condition, which one will reach the room temperature first? A. The iced coffee, B. The hot coffee, C. Both at the same time, and D. It depends on the weather. The correct answer is option B. The hot coffee. The hot coffee has a larger temperature difference from the ambient room temperature, so it will cool faster and reach room temperature first. Next question is question number 4. You are in a room with 3 switches that control 3 light bulbs in another room. You can only go to the other room once. How do you determine which switch controls which bulb? A. Flip all the switches on and off multiple times. B. Leave one switch on, turn one off and feel which bulb is warm. C. Test them randomly. And D. Look for a reflection in the other room. The correct answer is option B. Leave one switch on, turn off one and feel which bulb is warm. So if we turn switch 1 on, then turn switch 2 on for few minutes, then off, leave switch 3 off, go to the room, the on bulb is switch 1, the off warm bulb is switch 2 and the off cold bulb is switch 3. Our next question is question number 5. What has a head, a tail, but no body? A. Comet, B. Coin, C. Purse, D. Toy. The correct answer is B. Coin. A coin has a head side and a tail side, but it has no body. So correct answer is option B. Question 6. I am a 7-letter word. Take away 2 letters and I become shorter. A. Shorter, B. Highest, C. Smaller, and D. Bigger. The correct answer is option A. Shorter. This is a wordplay riddle. The word is shorter. Remove the letters H and E. It becomes word SORTR, which is not a common word. However, the answer is the word itself, shorter. Our next question is question number 7. The following figure shows 6 persons sitting around a circular table facing the center. Who is sitting second right, fourth left to the Rakel? Second right and fourth left to the Rakel. Second right and 1, 2, 3, fourth. Ron. So correct answer is option B. That is Ron. Question 8. You are given 12 identical looking coins. One of them is either heavier or lighter. How can you find the odd coin in just 3 weighing using the balance scale? A. divide the coins into 3 groups of 4. B. Divide the coin into 3 groups of 3. C. Divide the coins into 3 groups 4. And D. Divide the coins into 3 groups of unequal sizes. So the correct answer is option B. The optimal solution is to divide the coins into 3 groups of 4, 4, 4, 4, which allows finding the fake coin in 3 weighing. However, the correct answer is B. So divide the coins into 3 groups of 3 and you will get the correct answer. Again, this explanation was very bad. Then, question 8. You are given 12 identical looking coins. One of them is either heavier or lighter. How can you find the odd coin in just 3 weighing uses balance scale? A. Divide the coin into 3 groups of 4. B. Divide the coins into 3 groups of 3. C. Divide the coins into 3 groups 4, 4 and 4. And D. Divide the coins into 3 groups of unequal sizes. The correct answer is option C. Divide the coins into 3 groups of 4, 4 and 4. Our next question is question 9. There are 3 doors. One leads to certain death. The second has lions who haven't eaten for 3 days. And the third leads to freedom. Which door should you choose? A. Door 1. B. Door 2. C. Door 3. And D. It depends on luck. The correct answer is option B. Door 2. Why? Because lions who haven't eaten for 3 days would be dead. Therefore, door 2 is safe. The next question is question 10. Observe the pattern and tell what will come in the place of the question mark. So this is our question mark. Sorry. So let's look at the pattern. The 4 circles, and so the 4 circles will come. So these 2 might be the options, and then it is a turn cross. So the correct answer would be option C. Why? The pattern combines the elements of the first and second squares in each row column to get the third square. For the bottom row, the pattern combines the cross loops of the first square, which has 3 circles of the second square. Next question is question number 11. How can a pocket be empty but still have something in it? A. It has hole. Again. Question 11th. How can a pocket be empty but still have something in it? A. It has holes. B. It has air inside. C. It has space inside. D. It is a metaphor. The correct answer is option A. It has a hole. Question 12. If Sarah is your aunt and her father is your grandfather, how is Sarah's brother related to you? A. Uncle, B. Father, C. Cousin, and D. None of the above. The correct answer is option B. Sarah's father is your grandfather. Sarah is your aunt, so she is your parent's sister. Sarah's brother is either your father or your uncle. Since both are options and the question is desired for a single answer, the most common relationship when there is an aunt and her brother who is not the aunt's husband is an uncle. However, the answer is option B. So the correct answer is option B, father. Question 13th. In a chess game, there are 16 pieces on each side. If 5 pieces are captured from one side and 3 from other, how many pieces are left on the board? A. 28, B. 25, C. 27, and D. 26. The correct answer is option B, 24. Our next question is question 14. The missing number in the given pattern is 13, 26, 39. So this is a table of 13. So 13 plus 13 plus 13 plus 13, 39 plus 13. So we will do 39 plus 13, that is 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 3, 4, 5, 52. The correct answer is option D, that is 52. Question number 15th. Which of the answer figures is exactly the mirror image of the given question figure when the mirror is held at x, y? So it is a perception. P will reflect as something like this. E will be the same. So let's find P and E. So option B is correct because this and these are identical. So 2 is the correct answer. So option A, which says 2, so it is the correct answer. Question 16. A train leaves the station at 8 am traveling at 60 mph. Another train leaves at the same station at 8:30 am traveling at 90 meter per hour. At what time will the second train catch up to the first? A 9 am, B 9:30 am, C 10 am, and D 10:30 am. The correct answer is option B, 9:30 am. So in the first 30 minutes, the first train covers 60 meter per hour into 0.5 hours, that is 30 miles. That is 30 miles. The second train, the difference in the speed is 90 minus 60, so 30. The second train closes the gap of 30 miles at 30 meter per hour in 1 hour. So the time 8:30 am plus 1 hour, that is 9:30 am. So the correct answer is option D, 9:30 am. Question 17. If a wheel has 64 spokes and many spaces are there between the spokes, how many spaces are there between the spokes? So A 64, B 63, C 62 and D 65. The correct answer is option A. Question 18. From the following options, select the one which is a part of the question figure. So let's look at the options. F, this is not, this is also certainly not, this is also not. The correct answer is this, and this. The correct answer is option A. Let's move on to our next question, which is question number 19. Find what will come in the place of question mark. So this is our question mark. So let's look at the pattern. This is 3 apples which are 30. So one apple is 10. So this apple is also 10. 10 plus 8. So this banana is 4. 10 plus 4 plus 4 is 18. So if the banana is 4, 4 minus what will come 2? So 4 minus 2 will become 2. So the coconut was 2, apple was 10 and banana is 4. So 10 plus 4 plus 2 is 16. So the correct answer is option C. Let's move on to our next question, which is question number 20. Write down the smallest 3-digit number that can be written with 3 different digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So A 001, B 100, C 101 and D 102. The correct answer is option D. The smallest 3-digit number must start with 1 followed by the two smallest different available digits, that is 0 and 2. So now let's move on to our next question, which is question number 21. There are 8 identical looking balls. One is heavier and you have a balance scale. What is the minimum number of weighings you need to find the heavier ball? So there are total of 8 balls and the options are 2, 3, 5 and 4. So let's look at the question. You can split them into groups of 3, 3 and 2. The minimum number of weighing needed is 3 to guarantee finding the heavier ball. It is possible in 2 weighings, 3 versus 3 if they balance, weigh remaining 2. If they don't, weight from 1 is heavier. The correct option is option B, 3, because if we make this and these two in separate, so yeah, it will be 3. Let's move on to our next question, which is 22. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? A E, B N, C O and D M. So in minute, M comes one time, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years. There is no M. So the correct answer is option D, M. Question 23. I am always hungry. I must always be fed. The finger I touch will soon turn red. What am I? A fire, B a shark, C a dragon, D a knife. The correct answer is option A fire. A fire is fed with fuel and burns, makes red anything it touches. Let's move on to our next question. Question number 24. You are in a room with 4 doors. One leads to a room full of fire, one to a room full of venomous snakes, one to a lion that hasn't eaten in a year, and one to the room with no air. Which is the safest choice? A, the fire room, B, the lion room, C, the snake room, and D, the no air room. The correct answer is option B. Why? Because the lion who hasn't eaten in a year will die. So this room is safe. Let's move on to our next question. Question 25. I am light as feather, yet the strongest person can hold me for very long. What am I? A, heart, B, breath, C, vision, and D, air. So the correct answer is B, breath. Your breath is very light, but you can't hold it for long before needing to exhale. Let's move on to our next question. Question 26. A tree doubled in height every day. On the 10th day, it reached its full height. On what day was it half as tall? A, 5th day, B, 7th day, C, 9th day, D, 8th day. The correct answer is option C, 9th day. If the tree doubles its height every day and reaches full height on day 10, it must have been half its height on the day before, which is day 9. Our next question is question 27. The water level in a tank is rising due to rain. Two frogs are floating on leaves and one frog jumps off. What happens to the water level? A, it rises, B, it stays the same, C, it falls, and D, it depends on the tank size. The correct answer is option B, it stays the same. Why? Because the frog was already displacing the water, whether it is floating on a leaf or swimming in the water, the total mass inside the tank remains the same. So the correct answer is option B. Let's move on to our next question. Question 28. You are standing in a 100-meter long hallway with a light switch at the far end. The light bulb flickers for 5 seconds every 30 seconds. How can you reach the switch while staying in the light? A, walk slowly in sync with the flickers. B, run to the switch during a flicker. C, time your steps carefully between flickers. D, you can't. The correct answer is option A, walk slowly in sync with the flickers. Why? This is a physics riddle problem. The key is to walk so slowly that you cover the 100-meter distance during the total time the light is on. This usually requires a very slow pace or walking in a sync with the on-off cycles. So the correct answer is option A. Question 29. You drop a glass on a tile floor and wood floor, or which floor is more likely to break the glass? A, tile floor, B, wood floor, C, both are equal, D, neither breaks the glass. The correct answer is option A, a tile floor. Because a harder surface like tile has less give and transfers more impact force to glass, making it more likely to break. Next question is question 30. Why do you think some birds migrate to warmer places in the winter? A, to go on vacation, B, to find food, C, to make new friends, and D, to learn new songs. The correct answer is option B, to find food. Birds migrate to find food sources that are no longer available in colder climates. Next question is question 31. Which is heavier, a ton of feathers or a ton of bricks? A, feathers, B, bricks, C, they weigh the same, D, depends on how they are measured. The correct answer is option C, 1 ton and a ton. So both are equal. Let's go on to our next question. Question 32. What comes next in the given pattern? So it's a triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square in the middle. So these two have squares in the middle. So this is a bottom triangle, this is a bottom triangle, 1, 2 bottom triangle, 1, 2 bottom triangle, 1, 2 bottom triangle. So the triangle which is on bottom, the correct answer is option C. Let's move on to our question number 34th. Question 34th. You throw me out when you want to use me, but take me in when you don't. What am I? A, a key, B, a fishing net, C, an anchor, D, a rope. The correct answer is option C, an anchor. An anchor is thrown out to stop a boat and taken in when the boat is ready to move. Our next question is question 35. Two girls were born to the same mother on the same day at the same time in the same year, but they are not twins. How is this possible? A, they are cousins, B, they are part of triplets, C, they were adopted, D, they are not related. The correct answer is option B, they are part of triplets. If they are triplets, quadruplets or more, they would share the same birth, time and date but would not just be twins. Our next question is question 36. A man points at a photo and says, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but this man's father is my father's son." Who is in the photo? A. His father, B. His son, C. Himself, D. His nephew. The correct answer is option B. His son. Next question, question 37. A train can make one round trip between two cities in 4 hours. If it departs every 2 hours, how many trains will it pass coming from the opposite direction in round trip? A1, B2, C3 and D4. So in its 4-hour trip, 2 hours out, 2 hours back, it passes a train that departs 2 hours before it left. One that leaves at the same time, and one that departs 2 hours after it leaves. This is 3 trains. So the correct answer is option C. Question number 38. If it takes 10 people 10 hours to build 10 walls, how long will it take 5 people to build 5 walls? A. 2.5 hours, B. 5 hours, C. 10 hours and D. 15 hours. The correct answer is option C. 10 hours. Why? Because if 10 people build 10 walls in 10 hours, the efficiency is that one person builds one wall in 10 hours. Therefore, 5 people can build 5 walls in the same time, that is 10 hours. Next question, which is question number 39. What does appears the moment you say its name? A. Silence, B. Secret, C. A whisper, D. A shadow. The correct answer is option A. Silence. When you speak, you break the silence. Next and last question, which is question number 40. What will come in the place of question mark? This is the question mark. So this and this equals 5. And if we assume that this is 3 and this is 2, 3, 3, 6, no, it's wrong. So we have to assume this is 2 and this is 3. This 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 3. So the correct answer is option C, that is 3. That's it for this video. We have completed all the 4 sample papers and I hope you understood well, and keep practicing and all the best for your exams.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more useful content.